I remember the silence more vividly than the yelling. The shouting, the arguments, those were loud, yes, but they were noise. They were just proof that something was still alive, still sparking, however toxic the fire. But the silence was the sound of something slowly dying. Look around your home right now. Is it quiet? Are you and your partner just two ships passing in the night? You share a bed, maybe a mortgage, maybe children, but you feel like roommates making small talk about bills and carpools. Your heart knows the truth. The partnership you vowed to protect is fragile, brittle, one harsh word away from shattering completely. I know that feeling because I lived it. My own marriage hit a catastrophic wall. It wasn't just the endless petty disagreements. It was the foundation shaking beneath us. There was financial untruth, dishonesty, and secrets that had built up like a dam. And when it finally burst, the damage felt total. Standing there in the emotional wreckage, I faced the classic brutal choice that so many of you are facing right now. Option 1, the end, the clean break, divorce. A life that, while devastating in the short term, promised a simpler path forward, a guaranteed new future, the one that felt terrifyingly empty. Option 2, the journey, the commitment to rebuild a path that felt impossibly steep and came with no map. It meant confronting the mess, facing the pain, and admitting that we were the ones who had to fix it. I chose the journey, and let me tell you, that journey was messy. We tried counseling, spending thousands of dollars on weekly sessions that felt like we were just narrating our problems to an expensive referee, leaving with no real direction or tools for change. We tried figuring it out on our own, which just led us back to the same predictable arguments. What I realized was that the tools we needed simply didn't exist in one accessible place. We didn't need a referee, we needed an engineer. We needed a step-by-step blueprint to dismantle the old broken partnership and construct a stronger, more honest one in its place. This realization wasn't just a moment of hope. It was a moment of wonder. The profound recognition that the greatest damage in life can lead to the greatest creation. Through painstaking trial, intense personal work, and deep, often painful communication with my husband, we forged a new way. We didn't just survive, we built a marriage that was unbreakable. Not because it was perfect, but because it was real and deeply understood. That journey became my purpose. I poured every step, every tough conversation, every breakthrough tool into my book, Rebuilding a Marriage. It wasn't just a memoir, it was the guidebook I wish we had when we were struggling. But a book is just words on a page. People need connection, guidance, and accountability. That's why I founded Love Recovered Company and became an expert transformational relationship coach. I took the principles from the book, the very steps that saved my partnership, and built an incredibly valuable course and coaching program designed to lead couples step by step out of the silence and into a vibrant, communicative, and loving partnership. If you are a married couple ages 28 to 65 and you feel that painful, silent drift, if you're tired of being roommates and yearn to be partners again, please know this: it is not too late. There is a way to turn the silence back into conversation, the distance back into intimacy, and the fear back into hope. You don't have to choose option 1. You can choose the journey, and this time, you don't have to take the first step alone.